What's up? Brian Tong here, and the weekly Apple Bit Show is still in the works, but I'll still be bringing you the latest news for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple right here. So let's jump into the big news this week. iOS 11.4 is just about ready to roll out after Apple dropped the 6 beta to developers and people in the public beta. The big feature is finally coming, messages in iCloud, which syncs all your messages across all devices. So if it deletes something on one device, it deletes them on all devices. Oh yeah. Now, it appeared in the 11.3 beta for testing, but never made the actual release. And remember, this was first announced at WWDC 2017. Now, you've got to expect it's dropping before WWDC on June 4th. At least we hope it is, because it's about time. Now, AirPlay 2 is back in this beta for multi-room audio support and individual volume control directly from an iOS device. HomePod stereo support initially returned in the early 11.4 betas, but it's been removed now, and we aren't sure if we'll see it at all in the final release. The HomePod is also expected to get calendar support in 11.4. The previous setup only had support for messages, reminders, and notes, but a new setup in the beta brings calendar support, and they need it. Now, when Apple gets to the 6th beta, it means the official drop could happen anytime in the next week or so be on the look for that. And since we're talking HomePod, a new report from Strategy Analytics estimates that Apple sold 600,000 HomePods in the first quarter of 2018. That allowed them to capture just 6% of the smart speaker market. In that same time, Amazon sold an estimated 4 million Echo smart speakers for a 43.6% market share, while Google shipped an estimated 2.4 million Google Home speakers for 26.5%. And Alibaba, the Chinese e-commerce site, I didn't even know they made a smart speaker. They shipped 700,000 of their own called the Tmall Genie, beating out Apple. I honestly had no idea they made one. Now, the HomePod still has a ways to go. Bottom line, it has to be a better product, and rumors say they're considering a lower price model in the $150 to $200 range. Amazon lost its market share dominance from 81.8% a year ago to now 43.6%, but its Echo smart speaker shipments jumped from 2 million last year to 4 million this year, and this product category isn't slowing down. I know you all love iPhone news. I know you do. Multiple reports are claiming that the trio of new iPhones expected to come out around September will feature an 18-watt USB-C power adapter in the box for faster wireless charging. Now, the new rounded shape adapter would connect to the iPhone with a Lightning to USB-C cable that's also expected to be included in the box. The schematics were first leaked on Chinese social network site Weibo, and Charger Lab posted a render of the European version. Now, this would be amazing if they did this, but right now, Apple's own 29-watt USB-C power adapter that first came out at the same time as the iPad Pro was an additional purchase. So if you bought that adapter and Apple's shorter 1 meter Lightning to USB-C cable for faster charging today, that's an extra $68 before tax. And knowing Apple's history, you think they're just gonna throw that in the package? Hey, if they do it, I'm giving them all good apples, all of them that they can get. So maybe they'll surprise me, but I'm not holding my breath. Now let's hit you with some quick bits. Now, App Store developers are forming what I guess you could call a union ahead of WWDC 2018. They published an open letter asking Apple to commit to allowing free trials for apps and a more reasonable revenue cut, saying, "We believe that people who create great software should be able to make a living doing it." Now, Apple currently takes a 30% cut for standard apps. With subscription-based apps, let's say if someone has been subscribed for more than a year, Apple takes a 15% cut instead of 30%. The Developers Union is hoping to get 1,000 members by this week and 20,000 by June before WWDC. And I hope talking about this helps all you out. All right, airport base stations are beginning to sell out or just disappear entirely from online and retail stores after Apple announced they would be discontinuing its line of routers. We talked about that here. So get them while they're hot. The Airport Extreme is now listed as sold out on the Apple online store. Cheer. Now, the Airport Express and Time Capsule, though, they remain in stock as of now. And all you Apple Watch band fashionistas, I know who you are. Apple's limited time spring collection is beginning to face limited to no availability through the online store in select countries. So just make sure these watch bands still work. If you end up dropping a round Apple Watch face, honest, okay, Apple, maybe not this year, but next year. Like, you know, it could happen. And if you thought Samsung was thirsty, this week, they absolutely were the thirstiest for attention after they dropped a new TV commercial to showcase how a Galaxy S9 is faster than an iPhone, specifically an iPhone 6. Yeah, you know, an iPhone that came out 4 years ago? Like, even worse, they had to milk that guy with a notch in his hairline to mock the iPhone 10. This time, he's holding his kid in line who also has the same hairline. Come on, son! That's a bad Apple. Because they had to go to the well and use the same gag twice, something that I've never done.
Marcos.
Oh, ay. Sierra. All right, that's gonna do it for this week. And just a reminder, this isn't the official show. I'm doing this on my own. This stuff takes time, so y'all that are watching, be patient. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll see y'all next time. Be safe. Peace.